good morning to everyone. I'm Chan Jong Lee from SSCM, and today I'm going to discuss about my case study topic Human Response to COVID-19 and Movement Control Order, a case study in University of Technology, Malaysia. First of all, coronavirus is an infectious disease caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus 2. And the disease was first identified in December 2019 in Wuhan, China, and has since spread globally, resulting in the ongoing 2019 to 2020 coronavirus pandemic. And the 2020 Malaysian Movement Control Order (MCO) is a cordon sanitaire implemented as a preventive measure by the federal government of Malaysia in response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the country of 18 March 2020 until further notice. And this MCO has prohibition of movement and mass assembly nationwide, including all religious, sports, social and cultural activities, and all schools and industries are temporary closures, except for supermarket stores for selling daily necessities. And Malaysians banned from leaving the country and restrictions placed on the entry of non-Malaysians into the country. And next will be problem statement, research question, and purpose of study. So the first case detected in Malaysia is on 24th of January. Since the first case is the patient from a traveler from China arriving via Singapore, and then Malaysia has taken action that there will be a lot of temperature checking in their custom center and in the airport. And then there's a huge rise of detected cases until March, and the government decided to apply MCO for prevent the spread of coronavirus in 18th of March 2020. And the question is, do citizens acknowledge that the danger of coronavirus? And what are the issues that faced by citizens during the MCO? And what are the challenges that faced by government during the MCO? All these questions is needed to be surveyed in the and have a subjective answer. And the research method will be quantitative method. We use a Google form, and there are 35 respondents from UTM who take part. And the Google form, there are 4 parts of question, which is the background of the respondents, and then the acknowledge of respondents to the coronavirus, and then the issues faced by the respondents during MCO, and the challenges that faced by the government during MCO. And there are also total 10 objective questions in the Google form and 2 subjective questions in the last part of the question. And findings, one with background of respondents, so mostly they are 21 years old, and gender mostly are female, ethnic mostly are Chinese, because I put the survey form to my WhatsApp groups, so most of my friend is Chinese, sorry about that. So courses will be SSCM, because of I'm come from SSCM, also my friend are mainly from SSCM. And next will be findings 2, the acknowledge of respondents to COVID-19. So we asked about when is the first time they heard about coronavirus. This is obviously since that almost 90% they heard about coronavirus in the early stage, which is December of 2019 and January 2020. And also the source of knowing COVID-19, most of them know the coronavirus through the social media, and only a few number of them know about the virus from TV news. This is maybe caused by most of them are respondents in UTM. They rarely have a chance to watch TV news because most of them live in a hostel. And what do people know about coronavirus COVID-19? First of all, it came from Wuhan, China, and 29 of respondents agree about that. And this is caused by people at bats. So this statement is a partly true statement, because based on the reference, they say that the bats are the one of the considered natural host of this virus, yet several other species of animals are also known to act as sources. So it didn't say that this is mainly caused by people at bats to cause this coronavirus to happen. And next will be an infectious disease caused by severe acute respiratory system, and this is a reference from Wikipedia. And the common symptoms include fever, cough, and also other symptoms. And most of them show that they have enough knowledge about the COVID-19. And also, two respondents uh, write down their other knowledge shared to us that is time to onset the symptom is usually 2 weeks, and there's no vaccine yet for COVID-19. And findings 3 will be issue faced by the citizens during MCO. So most of the chosen issues is by the respondents is the temporary closure of schools or universities. This is because respondents, all of them are students, and they may feel struggles when they need to learn through online classes. And the second one will be difficult to buy things which is not count as grocery. This can be found at for example bookstore, because all of us not all of us, a number of us already go back to our kampong, our hometown. So maybe we didn't bring the test bag or A4 paper back to our hometown, so if we want to do revision, we may feel hard to um, get these things during our study. And next, the list chosen will be the sanction of all Malaysians to travel abroad. This is because the sanction of all Malaysians to travel abroad, this is making the people who already plan early to have travel, they may face the problem is they may lose their booking fees on the airplane ticket or their hotel. And the findings for the challenge faced by the government during MCO, and most of the people choose that is the citizen who stubborn to apply the social distance when they hang out to buy groceries. This can be fine during we go to a supermarket. Most of the citizens, especially the senior citizens, they feel stubborn to keep a distance when they talk to others or buying things. And the least chosen challenges by the government is lack of grocery supply for citizens. So now I only uh, found the reference about now is the gardenia bread. About the bread is hard to fulfill the requirement of citizens, because most of the factory already maximize their uh, pro product, and still it cannot fulfill to the citizens. And this is the challenges faced by the government also. And the second chosen is the citizens who lack of understand or no knowledge about the COVID-19. So this may be a hard challenges by the government, because they need to think about how to spread the message that the danger of this coronavirus. Maybe they can spread more message in the social media or the TV news. And next will be feedbacks and comments to MCO. Most of them give a huge compliment on the government about they did a good job to keep everyone safe and healthy, and they say that MCO is the most efficient way to stop the spread of coronavirus. Also, there are some suggestions from the respondents about improve the MCO, such as free masks and sanitizers, free more data quota to support the online classes, and strengthen the law for those citizens who do not obey the law. And also, we need to ensure that they need to ensure that every minister, what they talk, what the message they are trying to give is really a correct message. And also, they suggest that they can extend the MCO if the spreading of coronavirus is not yet getting 100% under control. So the conclusion is issue faced by the citizens during MCO, they need to adapt it by themselves, and they need to accept the condition right now, because the condition is not yet going the worst yet. So MCO so far is the best way to protect everyone's safety and health. And the challenges for the government are needed to be solved as fast as possible to make sure that everyone keeps safe from the coronavirus. And our country will become stronger and more united. I believe that after we successfully fight against the COVID-19. And hopefully the citizens and the government could cooperate to build a strong and healthy country together. Thank you everyone.